Initially, when I started making hits, I get head over heels. I go crazy when I hear my song out, but I've grown to live with it. I've grown to live into stardom. So but if I hear it, of course I'm happy to see people jumping and laughing and being happy, dancing away their troubles to my beat. But I'm not really carried away. It doesn't eat my head up. I just like it. It's cool. Back in the days when I was doing productions, I didn't have any signature in any of my songs. I made hits like Comic Kena. I made a lot of hits. I jointly worked with some producer around that time. We did a lot of stuff. We did Comic Kena. We did Davi made a whole lot of productions. But what happened was that I realized that when hip life started, because it's a culture of hip hop and high life, we the producers were forced to sample hip hop beats, and we just put our local Ghanaian artists on top. So I realized to make hip life sound very Ghanaian, and for the rest of for the matter Africa at large, I realized that I have to use rhythm that is from our country. So I experimented jama logo with Book Back, I'm Going to Come, that track. And I realized that if this trend should come and stick and stay, they would want to know who is behind the brain behind this thing. So I just like, okay, let me put my signature behind this thing, this new initiative that I'm about to undertake. And I thought of no other name than JQ, because JQ is just Jeff Quay. At first, initially, it was JQ without the breaking of bottles, but I realized that I want, before the get to hear JQ in the song, something should alert them. I thought of a car crash, I thought of a helicopter, I thought of a lot of things, and I realized that the only way to put people's attention in my music is to break bottles. As when you're in the house and probably your kids or whoever, they are playing in the kitchen and you hear bottles falling down, you're like, oh my god, you need to crash, so basically that is how it all came about. Back home in Ghana and Africa for that matter, the dream of all the musicians, both artists, both producers, whatever, performers in the showbiz industry, we all say we want to take our music to the next level, we want to go international. And in view of that, everybody is doing his own thing. Now me coming here, this is my first time, but me coming here is one to get myself used to the new equipment and the new technologies being introduced in our industry, to make contact if possible with some of the big producers, to go to school. Don't be surprised JQ is going to school. To go to school, you are never too old to learn. To go to school to get more knowledge about what I do, because back home we don't have no institutions, we don't have no universities to teach sound engineering, and sound engineering is a degree program. So if I have the chance to be in America, I just can't come here and make money and go home, but I come here to as well learn. And the future for JQ, or what I intend doing, is really taking my black rhythm to the next level. You hear rhythms from JQ and you'll be like, oh my god, is that JQ that we used to hear back in the days? So yeah, that is what it's about.